Shalom, shalom, family.
Shalom.
Giving all honor, glory, and praise to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Shah. Lord will, everybody had a great week. Taking care of their business, man. Enjoyed their feast, FOT, man. I know this is the official day. We going to celebrate it in a few. But let me get right into it, man. I got a lot today. So today's class, the tabernacle of the Lord awaits. God is calling to set you free of Egypt. Hey, center that for me, bro. Look, the title. Yeah, see if you can center a little bit more. But the tabernacle of the Lord awaits. God is calling to set you free of Egypt. So we got the Feast of Tabernacles. Everybody, just can't wait to dwell in tents and the camp and fire and s'mores, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing. But what I want the people to understand is how we even got here. How we even made it to this point. What is the tabernacle? What are we trying to get to? We want the Lord's to be in the Lord's tabernacle, to be in His covering.
Right.
But what the people like to do is they really refuse the covering of the Lord. And how can we go out there and celebrate and dwell in tents and do it physically, but we don't spiritually change our lives?
Bring it out.
Don't get me wrong, it's fun. Have a good time, children out there playing kickball and be by the water, listening to music and volleyball, and all praises to the Most High and His Son, but it's done and in void if you don't actually change who your covering is. You have to make the decision who you will serve. You have to make the decision on whose covering do you want. Some people want the covering of Baal.
Bring that out.
Some people want the covering of Egypt. We'll get into that. Leviticus 23 and 39, brother.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 39.
Read.
Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days.
Read.
On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees,
Yes, sir.
and the boughs of thick trees, and the willows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days.
So this is just going into what the feast is all about. It says we'll get the fruit. Said when ye have gathered the fruit of the land. So y'all know it's about to get cold, and it's not much you can grow in the cold weather. So this is that time right before that last harvest. You know what I mean? You can also think about this the last harvest for the people's souls as well.
That's right.
Why around these big feast days we got an influx of people coming in and we got an influx of people going out? Same thing as the garden. The garden teaches us a lot. So when you can no longer grow, that's not the time to plant seeds. Wait till the spring. Read on for me out.
Verse 41. And ye shall keep it, and ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year.
Yes, sir.
It shall be a statute forever in your generations.
Read.
Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month.
Mm-hmm.
Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. And that are all that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
Read.
That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths, when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God.
So he wants you to do this to remember what has happened. I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. So if you still in Egypt, do you get to dwell in booths? Because this is the remembrance. This is you leaving Egypt. That's why you had to dwell in booths, because we'll get to the story. But this is how he set up the cloud. This is how he set up the fire. But he wants you to remember, I called my children. I got you out of Egypt. This is why you dwell in booths in safety under my covering. Deuteronomy 8. Got to make that decision, family, because one thing we got to understand about our Lord and Savior, he wants to save us.
Right.
He is a great God. He is a great Father. And, you should see this in your own children. You want the best for them.
That's right.
So if you see them going in the wrong direction, what are you going to do? You're going to steer them clear of danger.
Facts.
Still keep them on that straight and narrow path.
That's right.
When you get to reading the Bible, bro, it's just a father speaking wise words unto his children.
That's right.
and it's a beautiful thing, because as we learn, we teach our children. And we just keep it pushing.
Right.
But we still have to deal with our brothers and sisters that don't want to make that decision, or pretty much just the hard-headed ones. They just hard-headed. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 1.
Read.
All the commandments which I command thee this day shall ye observe to do.
Read.
That ye may live.
That ye may what?
That ye may live.
Read.
And multiply, and go in and possess the land which the Lord swore unto your father.
Who would not want a land that the Lord had taken from another nation of people to give to you? Because it was good land. This land is great. Y'all go ahead and exit the premises. This is going to be for my children. Read.
Verse 2. And thou shalt remember all the way which the Lord thy God led thee these 40 years in the wilderness.
Read.
To humble thee.
Read.
And to prove thee.
Read.
To know what was in thine heart, whether thou wouldest keep his commandments or no.
This is a process that the Lord had to put us into to humble us and to prove us. So what is a wilderness? It is a dry place. The wilderness doesn't have any water, doesn't have any rain, doesn't have any substance. So he has to humble and test your hearts. I'm going to put you in a dark situation and to see if you still depend on me. To see if you still call on me in your time of need.
Yeah.
I got to put you in a dark place to see if you're still going to see me as the light. Or you're going to choose somebody else.
Bring it out.
Because what trials do in your life, because that's what the wilderness was. It was a trial. What trials do in your life, it exposes you. So when you catch that flat tire on the side of the road, were you prepared?
Come on.
Or did you get exposed? You get what I'm saying? The wilderness was a trial. This is why I said God is calling to set you free of Egypt. This is him calling you. I mean, when you see your children going through things, don't you let them figure it out? I gotta see what decision you gonna make. You can call me. I see you, but I'm not gonna help. I want to see how you gonna get out of this, and then we can go from there. Hey, man, it's crazy. Give me James 1 and 2. He really just testing our faith. Testing your faith. I'm going to put you in a dry place and see where you get water from. Are you going to come get it from me? You going to call on to the Lord? Read this for me, out.
James chapter 1 verse 2.
Read.
My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall in diverse temptation.
It says, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptation.
Yeah.
Which means it's going to happen.
Bring it up.
Hey, man, pay attention to when you read it, man.
Yeah.
Every word, it's important. This was written, hey, bro, the finger of God. It says, when ye fall into diverse temptation, which means it's going to happen. Count it all joy. You can count it joy because you know it's coming. It's not a surprise. Temptation will be there. Because without patience, your faith can't be built. You can't have faith, but you ain't got patience. Read.
knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience.
Read.
But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
So you have to allow your patience to build your faith.
Yeah.
Because if you don't allow the patience and you always trying to rush things, you want things to be done on your time, that's not having faith.
Teach.
That's rearing up another God.
That's right.
That's it.
You're creating another idol. You are becoming your own God because you want it to happen when you want it to happen.
Yes. That's it.
So that's Egypt, bro. When you make that decision to not wait on God, when you make that decision that you know better than your heavenly Father, that you know better than the heavenly advice that you might be getting, that's Egypt. That's right. Because you're making that decision to not lean on the Most High. You're making that decision not to answer that call. Read.
Verse 5.
Yes, sir.
If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God.
Read.
That giveth to all men liberty, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
So this is a father treat. Because I'm going to give you the knowledge and the wisdom freely. But I'm going to see if you're going to ask me. When you're going on a hard time, are you going to have that strength to come ask me a question? You going to have that strength to come ask the wisdom of the Most High and His Son, or you going to try to find it on your own? It's important, bro. Read.
Verse 6. But let him ask in faith.
Let him ask in what?
In faith.
Read.
Nothing wavering.
Read.
For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed.
We don't know which way you're going to go. And if he's given the wisdom freely, why not just ask? Don't it say ask and ye shall receive? That's what I mean by this was a test. And brothers and sisters are failing. Miserably. 2 Corinthians 4:17. Trying your faith, man. Trying your faith. He's trying to call you out of Egypt. Read this for me, y'all.
2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17.
Read.
For our light affliction.
Our light affliction. Read.
Which is but for a moment.
Pain is only short-lived. Pain is only short-lived. You ever go for a run, if you ever go lift some weights, if you ever even if you have car trouble, all of this pain and these setbacks are only for a moment.
That's right.
These are light afflictions. They don't last forever. Read.
Worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
That means that there's light at the end of that tunnel.
Right.
There's light. But if you don't have faith to keep walking towards the light, you're going to make matters worse.
Bring it out.
How do you think we were in the wilderness in a dry place for 40 years? Rebellion, lack of faith, lack of belief, because they let light affliction turn into something way bigger than it needed to be. You can let a flat tire ruin your entire month.
Bring it out.
You can let one squat workout ruin the entire 3 months. You ain't been back to the gym. It's light affliction. Read.
While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
Read.
For the things which are seen are temporal.
They're temporary. The things you see are very temporary.
Right.
The wilderness was it was temporary. Just to get you to see the light. But you start veering off. You're like, man, I can't. You can see the light, but you start looking off, looking for other ways around. Read.
But the things which are not seen are eternal.
They're eternal. Deuteronomy 8:3. Testing our faith, man. He's calling us out of Egypt to come unto his covering where we're safe. But we want everything to happen on our time. We don't we don't know that our reward is great in heaven. We want our reward now.
Bring it out.
You see what I'm saying? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 3.
Read.
And he humbled thee, and suffered thee to hunger, and fed thee with manna,
Read.
which thou knewest not, neither did thy fathers know, that he might make thee know that man doth not live by bread alone only, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Lord doth man live.
Please understand. He humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger, fed thee with manna. He let you know you're not going to do this on your own. There's no prospering on your own. A father has to do this to his child all the time, especially when they think they know something. Let them learn a little bit of knowledge. They Einstein.
Bring it out.
It says, I fed thee manna, which thou knewest not, nor your fathers knew. So I'm bringing something new to you.
That's right.
I'm telling you to depend on me.
Teach.
You didn't know that, and your fathers didn't know that. That's how y'all ended up in a dry place. And the way he had to humble you, he had to kill your pride. You know how hard it is for people to understand that they can't do it by themselves?
Bring it out.
That you can't do it on your own? Take this manna. This is for you. I know you don't know nothing about it. That's why I'm giving it to you. Man, we're going to see how they felt about that manna in a minute. St. John 6 and 31. Let's see what the manna is. See what the manna is.
John chapter 6, verse 31.
Start at 30 for me, bro.
Verse 30.
Read.
They said, therefore, unto him, what signs showest thou then, that we may see and believe thee? What dost thou work?
What does thou work? Neither you nor your fathers knew, right? Read.
Our fathers did eat manna in the desert, as it was written.
A dry place, the wilderness, a desert. Read.
He gave them bread from heaven to eat.
From where?
Heaven to eat.
Read.
Then said Christ unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, Moses gave you not that bread from heaven, but my Father giveth you the true bread from heaven.
Read.
For the bread of God is he which cometh down from heaven.
Read.
And giveth life unto the world.
What did he give unto the world?
Life unto the world.
So this is the manna. To give you life unto the world. You did not know this, nor your fathers. I'm teaching y'all how to operate.
That's right.
I'm teaching you how to make it. I'm telling you, I can just envision a father like sitting his son down and trying to get through to him. Like you think you know, but you really don't. And the path that you own is going to lead to destruction. You know, whatever your son may be off into, might be off into the streets, might be off into the women, you know, might just be lost into a group of people that he don't need to be around. But he's not focused on the tabernacle of the Lord. What's actually going to keep him covered in this world. So you got to sit down and let him know that eat this manna. You got to take this. I know it seemed foreign, but it's for you. St. Matthew 6 and 11.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 11.
Read.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread, this manna. That's your daily bread. The Lord, the word of the Lord, this is your daily bread. That's why he said you cannot live by bread alone, but by every word that the Lord speaketh. You need it every day. We're going to see how the people felt about getting it every day. Numbers 11 and 1. Numbers 11 and 1. He's trying to be our God. He know we in the desert. He put us there. He know we in a dry place.
Right.
He understands this. This is to see how you going to react. The tabernacle awaits. There's light at the end of the tunnel. The grass is definitely greener on the other side. You just got to make it there. Read.
Numbers chapter 11, verse 1.
Read.
And when the people complained, it displeased the Lord.
Mm.
And the Lord heard it, and his anger was kindled. And the fire of the Lord burnt among them, and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp.
Read.
And the people cried unto Moses. And when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire was quenched.
Please understand, man. How can people complain about the guidance of the Lord? Have you ever felt yourself complaining about something that's good for you?
Yeah.
Have you ever rebelled against something that you know would make you better? You just refuse to do it because you just don't want to.
Bring it up.
Or, it's not the time, or I got better things to do, or this is how we make the Lord feel. I'm trying to put you in a better position. I'm trying to give you some water. I'm trying to apply some rain to this land that you own. But you don't want it. You want to be merry and play. Because you think it's all fun and games. Once you're in a dry place for so long, you get used to the heat.
Bring it out.
You get used to the sand. You don't expect grass. You get used to the sun. You don't expect rain. You know what I'm saying? You get used to cacti. You don't know what lilies look like. You don't know what dandelions look like.
Yeah, bring it up.
You become accustomed to living in the drought, in the wilderness. And that's what's happened. That's why he got to call us out of it, because we comfortable. Read.
Verse 3. And he called the name of the place Tabernacle, because of the fire of the Lord burnt among them.
Read.
And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting.
Fella, what?
A lusting.
Read.
And the children of Israel also wept again, and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish.
Hold on. He said, who will give us flesh to eat? They have a desire to eat flesh. They have a desire to go, and this is important too, the mixed multitude. It said they fell and they went a whoring, pretty much. When you fall lusting, you're an idolater. You're looking for another place of rest. Looking for another God to worship. You're looking for another home. You're looking for another tabernacle. Read.
Verse 5. We remember the fish.
Read.
Which we did eat in Egypt freely.
Read.
The cucumbers, and the melons, and the leeks, and the onions, and the garlic.
Do you understand how bad you sound when you say, I remember what we got to eat in bondage for free?
Bring it out.
They got to feed the slaves, bro. Just because you can go eat at McDonald's on your own dime, Taco Bell on your own dime. Even if you want to get fancy, you want to go to Olive Garden. You know what I'm saying? Go Texas Roadhouse, eat you some rolls. You know what I mean? We get excited about these things, but bro, you know, they got to make sure the slaves take care of themselves. You get to eat freely, but at what cost? Because wouldn't a dry place have things to keep you in the dry place? They can't make it worrisome. They can't make it too hard of a bondage, because then you'll be focused on trying to get out.
Bring it out. That's right.
It's that just like, you know, being out here and then being in the jail cell. Of course, being in the jail cell, you're in a box. Right. You know, we feel like we got an apartment that we free. It's a box that you pay for.
That's right.
It's a box with a door and a kitchen and a bathroom with a shower. You get to clean yourself. But if you like, you know, most of my brothers around here, you barely there.
Right.
Paying $1,400, $2,200, $100 a month, and you there to sleep. But do y'all get what I'm saying? This is what the people sound like. Lord trying to call them out of Egypt. He upset. His fire is kindled because they getting comfortable. They relaxing. Egypt is fun. God, I don't know what you take us out of Egypt for. We was having a good time over there. And this is how we be right now. This is how we be right now. We'll laugh in God's eyes. because we feel like we made it here. We've done everything we can do here. We got the money here. We got the home here. Cars here. They want their heaven to be where we are now.
That's right.
It's not your heaven, bro.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Do you think heaven, you got to pay for food? You think heaven, you paying for your water?
Yeah.
What about your place to stay? Is that heaven that you paying rent? You're not even paying. You're in a rental. It ain't even gonna be yours. And then when you do pay it off, you don't pay them taxes. It ain't yours either. That's heaven. This is the heaven y'all read. Hold up, my bad. Moving too fast. Exodus 34:15. Cause this is what they fell a lusting. This is what they choosing. Read that for me, y'all.
Exodus 34, verse 15.
Yes, sir.
Lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land,
The mixed multitude. Read.
and they go a whoring after their gods,
Read.
and do sacrifice unto their gods, and one call thee, and thou eat of his sacrifice.
Who gonna feed us flesh? Who's gonna feed us flesh? Read.
And thou take of their daughters unto thy sons, and their daughters go a whoring after their gods, and make thy sons go a whoring after their gods.
Do y'all understand how the trickle effect goes down? Once you get comfortable in a dry place in the wilderness, you're gonna raise your children up in it too.
Right.
So, people make the wilderness seem like we not there no more. People make it seem like we just flow in rivers of water where we at right now. It's a lot of brothers and sisters, man, that are in the wilderness, right in a dry place right now.
Yeah.
But they're comfortable. Why do you think people keep going back to Egypt? Why do you think you keep hearing them complain about how things used to be in Egypt? Y'all ever heard somebody be called institutionalized?
Yeah.
They get to talk about prison and how great prison was, and they like stuff to be structured for them. Dinner time, chow time, lock up, gym time, because they can't do it on their own.
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing we are. What you got? Birthday, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, President's Day, the Labor Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Grandparents' Day, Groundhog Day. They set up a schedule. That's what they do to slaves. This is why we don't have knowledge of setting our own schedules. This is why we have a problem setting our own order. This is why we have a problem with scheduling things about our own lives and getting our own lives in order, because we're so used to somebody else doing it for us. Just like you got the church. People can get mad at the leadership because something doesn't get done, but they won't do it themselves. I mean, we used to have food here every week. Soon as food stops, some people stop coming. You got people that they want you to do it for them. Hold on, man. Let's get back to it. Numbers 11:6. Our people, man, you gotta get out of that, man. This is we so used to the hood gang. We so used to the ghetto way. We so used to the doing things, last minute. We so used to just doing things on a whim because everything has always been structured for us. We've never had to think and do things on our own. Write stuff down? What? Set a calendar? Huh? What? Read.
Numbers chapter 11, verse 6.
Read.
But now, our souls is dried away.
They saying their soul is dried away from leaving Egypt. This is a institutionalized people.
Bring it out.
This is how we see these people all the time. Yeah. America. You know what I mean? Land of the free, home of the brave. Knowing that's not how they feel about you. Read.
There is nothing at all beside this mountain.
Besides what?
This mountain.
Most disrespectful thing they ever could have said. Mama in there cooking a home cooked meal. Put it on the table. The children be like, ew. What is that? I'm not eating that. It's disgusting. You haven't even tasted it. It's disgusting. This is how we treat the Most High. He's giving us life. It says he's the true bread to come down here to give life unto the world. So if he had to come down here to give life unto the world, what was already here? Death.
Yeah.
Dry place, desert, wilderness. But that phone ringing and you won't pick it up because you having a dolly good time. Why you think it was so big when the flood came? They ain't never seen that. Where was they at? A dry place. They ain't never seen rain. What is this? What is this? But you know what they was doing? Eating, living, partying, having a good old jolly time in Egypt. Follow me. Read.
There is nothing at all beside this manna before our eyes.
Read.
And the manna was as cornices,
Right.
and the color thereof as the color of millennium. And the people went about.
Hold on. So the manna was as a coriander seed. If you look up a coriander seed, it's just a very small seed.
Yeah.
Very small. Actually, give me St. Luke 17:5 real quick. It's a really small seed. Yeah, 17:5. It's a really small seed in the color of bdellium. You look it up, some colors are just a harder, a ruddy color or gold color. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying the manna, he's comparing the manna to this. Let's see what he's talking about. Read this for me out.
Luke 17, verse 5.
Read.
And the apostle said unto the Lord, increase our faith.
Do what?
Increase our
The
faith.
people in the wilderness need to get their faith increased. But they can't increase it if they don't want to accept the manna. Read.
And the Lord said, if ye had faith as a grain of a mustard seed,
Read.
ye might say unto this scam tree, be thou plucked up by the root, and be thou planted in the sea.
Read.
And it should obey.
And it should what?
Should obey.
Because you got faith. But when you don't got faith, you can see it right in front of you. You see the manna right in front of you. You see that mustard seed right in front of you. But it don't look like much. And you know how we treat people, man. If it don't look like much, we don't expect much.
Right.
I mean, look, our sisters judge us because we 5'3". I didn't choose that.
Bring it out.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't up to me. But it's because it don't look like much.
Bring it out.
Y'all know Spud Webb. He didn't look like much. He was dunking.
Yeah.
The goal is 10 feet tall.
That's right.
He didn't look like much until he started flying. So you got to understand, man, when this manna, it didn't look pleasing to the people because it didn't look like much. It didn't look like it was going to do nothing for them. It wasn't cash.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't gold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the silver of the land.
Right.
It didn't look prosperous. Man, our people, bro. Our people. Numbers 11 and 8.
Numbers chapter 11, verse 8.
Read.
And the people went about and gathered it, and ground it in mills, and beat it in a mortar, and baked it in pans,
Read.
and made cakes of it. And the taste of it was as the taste of fresh oil.
Don't that sound good? Taste the fresh oil? Read.
And when the dew fell upon the camp in the night, the manna fell upon it.
This is what I mean by daily bread. You know, the dew comes in the morning. So if the morning dew and then the manna came, it's your daily bread. Let's see how they felt. Read.
Verse 10. Then Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent. And the anger of the Lord was kindled greatly. Moses also was displeased.
They were just like, man, manna again? We got to eat this again? They was forsaking the Lord right in front of his face. Reluctant to accept the manna. Reluctant to accept the word of God. And this story applies to right now. That's just what I want the people to understand. The manna, are you accepting the manna today? Or are you still chilling in Egypt? Let me tell you something about Egypt. Egypt, on the outside looking in, looks great. I mean, lots of lights. You know what I mean? Lights of partying. They got the streamers going. The food look good. It's sweet. You can't put it down. You know, high fructose corn syrup. That's in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? You got all the delicacies you can think of. Think about the time they took Christ up to that rooftop and what he was trying to show them. That's Egypt. I'm going to give you all this. But when you trust in that mustard seed and you got faith in the Most High and His Son, that tabernacle awaits. It awaits, man. It's ready for you. Deuteronomy 8 and 4. Deuteronomy 8 and 4.
Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 4.
Read.
Thy remnant wax not old upon thee.
Read.
Neither did thy foot swell.
Read.
These 40 years.
This is, please understand, you don't even know sometimes when the Lord is blessing you.
Bring it out.
Sometimes you don't even run into the obstacles because He has you going a different path.
Bring it out.
So when the Lord is taking the wheel, you over there asleep. You don't know what's in the middle of the road. You don't know what He's bypassing. You don't know what talents He's giving you that He didn't give to your brothers and sisters. We don't appreciate the essence of the gift that we have. So like, I was having a conversation with my mother not too long ago, and I just told her I appreciated her. Mainly off the strength, man, being a father, my children are not going to remember 90% of the stuff I did for them. They too young right now. This early stage, they're not going to remember all the stuff Dad was sacrificing. They're not going to remember all the, hours, bills, making sure that, they got stuff to play with, food on the table, clothes on their back, making sure the car running, grass cut so you can play outside, build you whatever you want. You want to park, Daddy got you. We don't see the sacrifices.
Bring it out.
I remember I used to be young. I come down to the refrigerator, and man, there was groceries in there. I just thought it was an automatic thing. Every time, about the 1st and the 15th, I just knew groceries was gonna be in there, but you didn't appreciate it until you had to do it yourself.
Man.
Sir.
Tell you, my mama tell you this funny story, man. When I made my sandwiches, I was a sandwich guy. I've been making sandwiches since I was like 3 years old. Favorite thing was Miracle Whip, right? Man, I went to college and I actually had to buy Miracle Whip myself. I called my mom on the aisle in the store. I said, "You been paying $8.50 for this Miracle Whip this whole time? You know it's $10 down here. You been paying this price the same?" I want y'all to understand, bro, the Lord does so much for you that you will not know.
That's right.
He saved you. Think about all the times we done went to the land, no accidents. We done been to and fro to feasts. We done been to and fro to going to outings for our new moons. And think about how safe we were. I mean, just really start paying attention. It wasn't you that got pulled over. It wasn't you that got totaled in that car crash. It wasn't you. You know what I mean? That the 18-wheeler knocked off the side of the road. Think about all the things that we see going on in the world and imagine it's not you. Who's protecting you? Who's keeping you out of harm's way? 40 years and my shoes ain't dirty. Come on now, bro. Read.
Verse 5.
Yes, sir.
Thou shalt also consider in thine heart that as a man chasteth
Yes, sir.
his son, so the Lord thy God chasteth thee.
Give me Proverbs 22:6. This is all the Lord is trying to do for us. That dry place, that desert that he's trying to call us from, this is all he's trying to do. It's simple. Very, very simple. The Lord chastens those who he loves.
Right.
I chastened my children. I chastened them before I left today. It's an ongoing thing, but I love them to death. Read.
Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6.
Read.
Train up a child in the way he should go.
What do you think the Lord is doing for us? When he offered us that manna and we rejected it, he know what your heart about. When he showed you that mustard seed, but you couldn't see what it could become, he learning more about you. That's why he can call you rebellious children. That's why he can call you a snake, a scorpion. That's why he can call you these things. He's seen it. He's watching. He's raising you. He's seeing who hard-headed and who not. Read.
And when he is old, he will not depart from
That's
it.
all he's trying to do. Train up his children. Train them up now so they will not depart from it. What do you think he's doing today? Give me Proverbs 3 and 12. Same thing. Same thing. How many times do the Lord got to get your attention? See, some people wait till they have something fatal happen. You know what I mean? They wait till they got to have a prosthetic leg or something. You know what I'm saying? Lose an eye. car wreck. You know, wheelchair bound. They wait till their lights almost get put out to want to change their life. But sometimes that's the only way you can get to your child, bro. Sometimes you gotta let them go through it to understand. Hey, that's what's gonna happen when you do that. Mm-hmm. That's really high. That's a really high jump. That's like 8 feet. You jump out that roof, you might break your leg. I'm gonna be all right. All right, cool. You know, I'm a watch. Bam, man, there go your meniscus, ACL. Go ahead and take you to the hospital. I told you though. I told you. Read this for me, out.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 11.
Verse 12.
Verse 12.
Yes, sir.
For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth.
Read.
Even as a father, the son in whom he delighteth.
Deuteronomy 8 and 6. Please understand, family, the tabernacle awaits. We just be hung up on Egypt, that's all. You see how the people feel about Egypt, you know. They remember what it used to be. You know, it ain't no PlayStation in heaven. You know, that's what they talking about. You know what I mean? They can't ride 24s in heaven. They worried about the materialistic things. They're not worried about spiritual.
Right.
Why do you think it takes so people so long to grow up? Some people be in their 30s before they click. Some people be in their 40s before it click. Some people be in their 50s before they click. Some people got to do a bid before it click.
Bring it out.
Why do you think so many people come out of prison with this different mindset? They've been in a box.
Right.
But sometimes that's the only way you can wake the child up.
Yeah.
20 years. You want to play?
No.
20.
Bring it out.
No parole. I'm trying to read.
Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 6.
Read.
Therefore, thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways and to fear him.
This is what the Lord wants to offer us. This is what it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to feel when you are obeying his word, when you are under his tabernacle, when you are drinking from his cistern. Read.
Verse 7. For the Lord thy God bringeth thee into a good land, a land of brooks, of water, of fountains and depths of spring, out of valleys and hills.
Read.
A land of wheat and barley, and vines and fig trees, and pomegranates.
Read.
A land of oil, olive, and honey. A land wherein thou shalt eat bread without scarceness.
Man.
Thou shalt not lack anything in it. A land whose stones are iron, and out of whose hills thou mayest dig brass.
Read.
When thou hast eaten and art full, then thou shalt bless the Lord thy God for the good land which he hath given thee.
Man, all he said, I just want you to glorify me. Just let me know you recognize that what I did.
Right.
Just show me some love. Now look, I'll make a comparison. So you got the land of wheat, brooks of water, fountains, spring of valleys, barley, vines, fig trees, pomegranates, oil, honey. You got bread without scarceness. That mean you ain't gotta share. I can have as much as I want. Stones or iron, whose heels that make dig brass. Right? Don't that sound better than fish, cucumbers,
Yeah.
melons,
Yeah.
leeks, onions, and garlic? You went from 5 items, now I got a full course menu over here. All the Lord wants you to do is glorify him. Think about you as a man in your own house. What all you want? Appreciation. That's it, bro. That is it, bro. Just, babe, I'm happy. I'm glad you're working, baby.
Yeah.
How was your day today? Was it hard? Let me rub your feet real quick. All the man wants is some appreciation. That's all the Lord wants. Glorify me. Respect me for what I've done.
Really?
It said it literally says, and when thou hast eaten and art full, thou shalt bless thy God, thou shalt bless the Lord thy God for the good land which he hath given thee. Thanks, Daddy, for the food. Thanks, baby, for putting gas in the car. I'm telling you, bro, it's simple. Glorify God. Give honor and appreciation and glory to the one who did it. This is why we pray. He wants that appreciation. Send them prayers up. Let them know you appreciate what you got. Times might not always be easy, but guess what? You're never asked out.
That's right.
Please understand. And when thou hast eaten and art full, thou shalt bless the Lord thy God for the good land which he had given thee, because he didn't have to do it.
Right.
That's why he calling you. Hey, you telling me when he called you and he ran down the brochure, man, we got wheat over here, we got barley, vines, and fig trees, and pomegranates, and olive oil, and honey. Leeks. Now we ain't got no leeks, but we got some bread. You ain't got to worry about sharing. It says thou shalt not lack anything in it. That's the call you don't want to answer. You don't want to be in that tabernacle. Man, Numbers 9 and 15. This is what it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. And it's simple, man. When you're getting taken care of, who's doing the caring, you show them appreciation. Why do you think we give double honors to the elder? Why do you think that is? Our appreciation for what he's doing, the time he's taking, the effort he's putting in, the hours he's putting in, the sacrifice he makes. So we're not supposed to do that for the Lord too? But you want it at your house. Well, read this for me, out.
Numbers 9, verse 15.
Read.
And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacle.
Yes, sir.
Namely, the tent of the testimony, and that even there was upon the tabernacle, as it were, the appearance of fire until the morning.
Read.
So it was always. The cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night.
This is how we're supposed to be living. We're covered. We're taken care of. He's making sure we're good in the day and in the night. We're never alone. Read.
And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after that the children of Israel journeyed. And in the place where the cloud abode,
right,
there the children of Israel pitched their tent.
Wherever the cloud was, that's where we pitching our tent. You know what that tells me? They got faith. They believe. They trust. You don't do that when you're in Egypt. Wherever that cloud is, where? Right here. We're gonna be right here. Read.
At the commandment of the Lord, the children of Israel journeyed. And at the commandment of the Lord, they pitched. As long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle, they rest in their tents.
So, when you're not under that cloud, you think you resting? Or you in chaos?
Bring it out.
I mean, y'all really got to pay it. It says, man, the Israel journey, the Lord, and at the commandment of the Lord, they pitched. And as long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle, they rested in their tents. We chilling. Read.
And when the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacle many days, then the children of Israel kept the charge of the Lord and journeyed not.
All this is I trust you, God. I trust you, Lord. Trust in the Lord and lean not unto thy own understanding. Because when he say stop, you stop. When he say go, you go. When he say be here, be there. Don't be over here. Does that make sense? I'm willing to follow your direction. Don't he say follow the Lamb whithersoever he go?
Yeah.
Is that not what they doing? That's trust. Do we trust the Lord like this? Have you really given yourself to the Lord? Have you really allowed yourself to be used to be the Lord's vessel? Or are you still fighting because you want Egypt? You want a dry place. You like sand. You want to be on the beach. Ain't going to be no water out there. Read.
Verse 20. And so it was, when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacle, according to the commandment of the Lord, they abode in their tents.
Read.
And according to the commandment of the Lord, they journeyed.
Read.
And so it was, when the cloud abode from even until the morning, and that the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they journeyed. Whether it was by day or by night that the cloud was taken up, they journeyed.
It didn't matter when it happened. When it was at the commandment of the Lord, they journeyed. Read.
Or whether it were 2 days, or a month, or a year, that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle, remaining thereon, the children of Israel abode in their tents, and journeyed not. But when it was taken up, they journeyed.
Simple, family. Read.
At the commandment of the Lord, they rested in the tents. And at the commandment of the Lord, they journeyed.
Read.
They kept the charge of the Lord. At the commandment of the Lord, by the hand of Moses.
Man, Psalms 105:39. Y'all see how simple that is, family? This is what I mean by they ain't have faith. When I move, you move. Just like that. Real talk. Read this for me, y'all.
Psalms 105, verse 39.
Read.
He spread a cloud for a covering.
For a covering, read.
And fire to give light in the night.
So you got a covering and you got light. You accepted that manna. It's crazy, man. Deuteronomy 8 and 11. Then you got the flip of the coin. You see, you could have had that barley and that wheat, you know what I mean? Endless rows. You got the bread with no scarceness and you would lack nothing in it. Or, read this for me out.
Deuteronomy 8, verse 11.
Read.
Beware that thou forget not the Lord thy God, in not keeping his commandments, and his judgments, and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Read.
Lest when thou hast eaten, and art full, and hast built goodly houses, and dwelt therein,
Read.
and when thy herds and thy flocks multiply, and thy silver and thy gold is multiplied, and all that thou hast multiplied, then thy heart be lifted up, and thou forget the Lord thy God,
Read.
which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
From the house of bondage. That's what you're going to do to the Most High and his son? You got goodly houses. You got food. Your flocks been multiplied. Your silver been multiplied. Your gold been multiplied. Everything that you have is multiplied. And this is the time you want to forget about how you got it?
That's what happened.
This is the time you want to do this? I finally got you to this point that you've been praying about, right? You've been praying about this. And now that you get here, you did it all by yourself? Joshua 24:14. You got to make a decision, family, because what Egypt will do, Egypt will make you feel like you don't need the Most High in His Son.
Bring it out.
Egypt, there's so many philosophies out here.
That's right.
About the bottle, the beard, your skin color, the mosque, a vase, Buddha. They worshiping everything now. People marrying dolls. They got 90 identities now. Think about all the things in the world that has nothing to do with the Most High and His Son.
Yeah.
This is Egypt, bro. You can be gay and straight, pansexual, the whole community. The pluses, the L's, the Q's.
Binary.
I'm telling you, bro, they create some but all of this is to keep your focus off the Lord.
Right.
Egypt. Read.
Joshua 24, verse 14.
Read.
Now, therefore, fear the Lord and serve Him in sincerity and in truth.
Read.
And put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood.
Read.
And in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord.
Put all them other gods to the side. They do not benefit you. They will never benefit you. The Bible says we believed in a nation that cannot save us. Read.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord.
See, this I'm glad he said this. It says, and if it seem evil to you to serve the Lord, like if that don't seem like the right thing to do because Egypt got you caught up. You heard something that you like. Because usually the things you get caught up in Egypt, these are the things that allow you to keep in your sin. These are the things that allow you to live freely, but still make you feel like you live in a righteous life. You don't get the best of both worlds, bro. That's death. It say life or death, black or white, live or die. There is no in between. Read.
Choose you this day whom ye will serve.
Read.
Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood.
Read.
Or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell.
Read.
But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
And that's the decision you got to make, family. That's why the Lord is calling us out of Egypt. He wants us to be free of bondage, but we're running back to it. Bondage was cool. Bondage, you had a schedule. Bondage, you had a routine. You know what I'm saying? I know I got my grocery list down finally. You know what I mean? I know exactly what I'm going to get. I found my group of people. They've made bondage so comfortable. I mean, bro, they got tablets in jail now.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's playing Candy Crush and Fruit Ninja in prison.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm.
They can take mental breaks in the military now. Sergeants can't even dig in people like Elder talking about Heavy Metal Jacket. They can't do that no more. You got to care about these people's feelings, man. This is what I mean. You got to make that choice, family. Egypt is comfortable. They making it more and more comfortable. They making it more and more soft. You can't say this. You can't do that. To where you can relax. They just want you to get your guard down.
Yeah.
Catch you by surprise. Because if they make you feel free, you'll never know you're a slave.
Right.
That's right.
That's the objective. That's how Egypt make you feel, bro. Isaiah 30:1. And you know, Egypt got good jobs. You know what I'm saying? You be an NFL player, man. You making millions, right? Why they end up broke? How are they still not making better? This because they still in bondage, bro. Mm-hmm. You got just because You got heaven here don't mean you guarantee heaven with the Most High and His Son, bro. That money don't get you in there.
Bring it out.
The same way He gave it to you is the same way He can take it. You go out there playing that sport, you got all that money now, you got CTE. You can't remember your name. How you gonna remember how much money you got in your bank account? It's gone. Read this for me, y'all.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1.
Read.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord,
Read.
that take counsel, but not of me.
But not of me. Read.
And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
So the covering is of His Spirit. When you're in the Lord's tabernacle, you are of the Lord's Spirit.
Bring it up.
But when you're not taking counsel of Him and you're not under His covering, He can't protect you. The people that are in my home are under my protection, bro. That is my job. That's on me. So if you're in the Lord's house, we're under His protection. But if you ain't in there, you outside. I don't know if y'all been outside, man, and you out there in the country, man. You don't know how close them noises are. Dogs, wolves, coyotes, cows, goats, donkeys. You just hear noises. You don't know if they right here. You don't know if they back there. You're in danger, bro. Read this for me, y'all.
Verse.
We finishing up one. Yeah.
That they may add sin to sin.
Read.
That walk to go down into Egypt. And have not asked at my mouth.
Read.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
They'll go down to Egypt and ask to get strengthened, but they won't ask me. Why is that? Why is that? Getting counsel, but not of me. You see how the people, they love Pharaoh in them ways, man. They love their ways. Even though they knew they wasn't going to be treated as equals, we cool with being where we at. As long as we get a little crumb from the table every now and then, we good. Comfortable. Read.
Therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Be your what?
Your shame.
Read.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
In Egypt, this is the land of confusion.
Teach.
We got men and women, right? It's all God created, bro. We're confused now. It is all, they got drag queens reading to children in elementary schools now. What is that?
Yeah.
Who invited RuPaul?
Confusion.
Isaiah 31:1. Please understand, bro. When you're not under His covering, you're not of His Spirit.
Bring it out.
Read.
Isaiah 31 verse 1.
Read.
Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Leaning on other gods and other. So Egypt has a lot of meanings, bro. Stranger representing God. Trusting in man or trusting in yourself. Loving the world. 1 John 2:15. Lust of the flesh. Lust of the eyes and the pride of life, bro. That's Egypt.
Bring it out.
Oh, it's Egypt. Read.
And stay on horses. And trust in chariots, because they are many, and horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
So those in this Egypt land, this dry place that we look, the horses and the chariots, these are just their strongholds. And a big one is the internet. People are learning so much, and they learn lies. It's so easy to spread propaganda on there.
Yeah.
The government is a stronghold. The president is a stronghold. The attorney, the lawyers is a stronghold. The doctors are chariots and horses.
The mechanics.
They'll tell you whatever they want you to believe.
Bring it up.
Sir, you got cancer. You don't know what that machine say. I'm going to be honest. And to be honest, with the doctors, nurses, they're trained to do their job.
That's right.
You'll have people come out and tell you that. They have a strict guideline that they're supposed to follow. And if you don't follow that, you about to be on medication for the rest of your life. If it don't make a profit, stop it. That's how they live, bro. That's how they live. Horses and chariots. Psalms 20:7. Got to get up out of Egypt, family. Hey, bro, you cannot trust nothing here. You done heard about the liquor.
Get out.
Pour water in these bottles. Give you some hydrogen peroxide. Trying to figure out why you puking after 2 shots. Read this for me out.
Psalms 20 verse 7.
Read.
Some trust in chariots.
Read.
And some in horses.
Read.
But we will remember the name of the Lord our God.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you. Ezekiel 20:7. We almost out of here, family. The Lord is calling us out of Egypt. He wants us to be set free.
That's right.
He wants us to be free. But you can't be free and you're not of his spirit. That's the manna. That's the word. That's what sets you free. That's what gives you that water. That's what gives you that light. That's why you had the cloud going. That's the covering.
Yeah.
Then at night, he got the light.
The fire. Bring it up.
But if you're not over there, bro, it's dark. I'm telling you, bro, you're hearing crickets. You don't know. You just hear feet. Ain't no lights out there, bro. Good luck. Read.
Bring it up. That's Ezekiel chapter 20 verse 7.
Read.
Then said I unto them, cast ye away every man the abominations of his eyes.
Read.
And defile not yourselves with the idols of Egypt. I am the Lord your God.
He's giving us strict instructions not to defile ourselves in Egypt because he knows what's out here. It's wonders out here, man. They got tall skyscrapers. They got beautiful lights. They got the restaurant serving you foods.
Cold.
You eating rats and dogs, and you know you got the cars. You got the scenery. You know, it's so many things for you to do to occupy yourself, but serve the Lord. They've even contaminated the church. That's why they got to check that. They'll never tell you the truth, bro.
Yeah.
Slavery is not supposed to feel like slavery, or you would try to get out of slavery. You would try to escape. That's why people try to escape jail. They're in a box. But when you outside, it's the same jail, bro. You just paying for everything now. Now the tab's on you. Read this for me out.
Verse 8. But they rebelled against me, and would not hearken unto me. They did not every man cast away the abominations of their eyes.
Read.
Neither did they forsake the idols of Egypt.
Read.
Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them to accomplish my anger against them in the midst of the land of Egypt.
I'm going to punish you where you at. You don't want to be under my covering? I'm going to show you what Egypt got to offer. Why do you think they say that these are instruments of the Lord? The Lord makes all things happen. He is the almighty power.
Yeah.
You running into certain... Why do you think in your lifetime you'll run into some people that y'all got similar backgrounds? All the people on the world, y'all went to the same high school, or y'all mamas know each other from when they were younger, or y'all went to the same college, or y'all met through an auntie. Well, how do you run into these people? Bro, the Lord controls everything. That's why it's a fearful thing to be in the hand of the Lord.
That's right. Teach.
Read.
Verse 9. But I wrought for my name's sake that it shall not be polluted before the heathen, among whom they were, in whose sight I made myself known unto them, in bringing them forth out of the land of Egypt.
I had to show them that I was the Almighty God. This is why I took my people out of this land, to show them that they do have a God. Read.
Wherefore I caused them to go forth out of the land of Egypt, and brought them into the wilderness.
So I took you away from Egypt, right? Then I put you on the proving grounds. I took you out of Egypt, and now I'm about to see what it's really about. You know what I mean? About to be Hunger Game style, Squid Game style. See what y'all trusted. See who y'all believe in. Or y'all gonna go backwards? Because if you came from Egypt into the wilderness, you gonna go backwards or you gonna go forward? Read.
And I gave them my statutes, and showed them my judgments, which if a man do, he shall even live in them.
Came into the wilderness and tried to build y'all up as children, train y'all up in the way that y'all should go. Show y'all that this is just a test. Show y'all that I just want to be glorified. I just want to be shown some appreciation. I just want y'all to understand. Put them other gods down. I'm going to take care of you. Let's see what they did. Read.
Moreover, also I gave them my Sabbaths,
Read.
to be a sign between me and them, that they might know that I am the Lord that sanctify them.
Why do we keep putting our Lord and Savior through heartbreak? Don't this sound heartbreaking? You giving your all in this relationship? I'm giving you everything I got. I'm going out of my way thinking of ways to make things easier for you, to please you, to make sure this is going smooth for you, that you get home, I take your shoes off, I wipe your feet, I help you take a shower, you know what I'm saying? I clean you off. You know what I mean? I got new clothes for you. I put you in new threads, put you in a new garment. Do y'all understand all the stuff that the Lord has done for us? This is love, bro.
Yeah.
You can't get your wife and husband to show you this much love.
Bring it out.
But when the Lord is giving all of this to you, you reject him? Then you be mad, you know what I'm saying, when you baby mama 8. Man. Read this for me, y'all.
Verse 13. But the house of the Lord rebelled against me in the wilderness. They walked not in my statutes, and they despised my judgments.
Read.
Which if a man do, he shall even live in them. And my Sabbaths they greatly polluted.
Read.
Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them in the wilderness, to consume them.
We'll never know what it'll be like for our Lord and Savior, man, just to have a good day, man. Just to not have to be the terrible God. They say he's a great and terrible God. What if we just got the great side because we was doing what we were supposed to do? He just told you everything he gave the people, took them out of Egypt, brought them into the wilderness just to let them know that I need to be glorified, give you my Sabbaths, give you everything that I can give you and show you as a child how to be trained up, how to operate, how I brought life into this world for you guys, and y'all disrespected everything that I did. Deuteronomy 11:10. Got to make your mind up, family. You know, like I said, we're going to be out there, you know, having a good old jolly old time. You know, brothers freestyling, sisters playing cards and Jenga and whatever they going to be doing, dancing. You know, that's all fun again. That's cool, man. And I can't wait to enjoy myself. But what we got to understand is, are you under the Lord's covering? Are you of his spirit, or are you still trying to go get counsel from Pharaoh?
Bring it out.
You trying to backslide, you trying to do the Cupid shuffle in Egypt. To the left. You know what I'm saying? Read this for me, y'all.
Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 10.
Read.
For the land, whether thou goest in to possess it, is not as the land of Egypt.
It's not going to be the same, man. Read.
From whence ye came out, where thou sowest thy seed,
Read.
and waterest it with thy foot, as a garden of herbs. But the land, whither ye go to possess it, is a land of hills and valleys,
Read.
and drinketh water of the rain of heaven.
Read.
A land which the Lord thy God careth for.
Read.
The eyes of the Lord thy God are always upon it.
The cloud, the fire. Read.
From the beginning of the year, even unto the end of the year.
Read.
And it shall come to pass, if ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love the Lord your God, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, that I will give you the rain of your land in his due season.
In his due season. Read.
The first rain and the latter rain, that thou mayest gather in thy corn, and thy wine, and thine oil.
Read.
And I will send grass in thy fields for thy cattle, that thou mayest eat and be full.
Read.
Take heed to yourselves, that your heart be not deceived.
Read.
And ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them.
Read.
And then the Lord's wrath be kindled against you. And he shut up the heaven, that there be no rain, and that the land yield not her fruit. Unless ye perish quickly from off the good land which the Lord giveth you. Therefore shall ye lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul, and bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be as frontlets between your eyes.
I'm going to do a recap real quick, fam, before we get out of here. So, the most important scripture out of this whole little stanza we just read is what you're supposed to do, right? And it shall come to pass, if ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love the Lord your God, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. That was our only part. He said, a land which the Lord thy God careth for, the eyes of the Lord thy God are always upon it, the beginning of the year to the end of the year. He said, I'm going to give you rain in your land in due season, the first rain, the latter rain, so you're able to gather your corn, wine, oil. I'm going to put grass on the field for the cattle, that they may eat and be full. All you got to do is take heed for yourself, that your heart be not deceived. When are we going to understand that the Lord literally, he just wants us to be on top of our game, serve him, and he'll take care of the rest? We do the same thing with our children. We just need them to be obedient. I just need you to listen, bro. Daddy going to take care of everything else. Make sure you got clothes. Make sure you got something to eat. Make sure, we have little fun gatherings. We have a family night. We're going to be good. We're going to have a good time. But I need you to be obedient. I need you to listen. I need you to have your ears open. I need you to follow my lead. The tabernacle of the Lord awaits, family. God is calling to set you free of Egypt. On that note, I say shalom.
Shalom.